For the second day, we're returning to Goblins of the Elderstone. I enjoyed this the first day. What I wanted to remind you all about with our first look at this game was that I got very frustrated because my people were very unhappy. My goblins were very unhappy. And I recall the number one thing being an issue is that I didn't have their preferred food, frog legs, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I don't know why I wasn't finding it. And then right when we're ending, I'm looking around and I see this pond and it says prioritize this location to get frog legs. Basically, it said, is it this? It's not this, it's this. No, it's something. There's something. This is the graveyard where the baddies spawn. It's not over here. It's definitely over here. Okay, so it's not that. There was something. I found something on the map and it said prioritize this and you'll get frog legs. And I was like, oh, well, that'll solve everything if I can prioritize and get frog legs. I thought I could click on that. Is there a larger map? No. Carry in stock, priority, scavenge, herb plants. Sticks and logs. Does anyone see a pond? Something that might have frogs? So yeah, so what I had seen, we have 6. Maybe I did mark it for a priority. Says we have 6 right now. Frogs collected by goblins at the scavenger hunt. Fulfill some goblins' need for food and used to craft some voodoo. But I thought that we were able to like click on the location and tell them to prioritize it, which is why I'm thinking I'm not seeing it yet. Let's do an overview of the game, though, before we get too stuck in that. Oh, it's this. It's this right here. Prioritize. Okay, so creature den frogs. Goblins assigned to the scavenger's hut can collect frogs from this location as a luxury food source. So because I didn't have a luxury food source, people were mad. And what was happening because they were mad? I don't remember. Overjoyed village births more goblins. No bonuses or penalties. This is based on the average satisfaction of all goblins in the village. Depending on the village's mood, you will gain 1 or more bonuses or penalties. So before we start getting these frogs and more of the luxury food, we were getting penalized for them being so grumpy. However, the effects for furious will only trigger once each time the village becomes furious. I see a pond in my backyard, and yes, there are frogs in it. SP4, that sounds amazing. Is it not frozen right now? No, that sounds lovely. We used to have a pond. We had a fish pond, though. It didn't have frogs where I lived. A Goblin Rimworld run sounds really fun. What would we do? Mountain base, lots of loot. Tell me the story. Is there a mod? There's probably a mod for it, right? Where do I write this down? Okay, so satisfaction, obviously, the more satisfied, the better. Breeder Jerry Mondu. I think I started naming some of them after you, and then it became too tedious to keep up with, so we're probably not going to do that. Okay, I don't know. I'll just write it down there. Your colony gets penalized. Does that make it a penal colony? Yep. Same thing. Yep. Okay, so let's see what's going on before we dig too much into the parts on the map where we can explore. This is our whole village. The whole village. Right here, we have a temple. Right here, we have a trade hall. Lanix is our trade prince. Resides over all matters of wealth. Apparently. Fancy Lanix. Trade hall allows you access to the job priorities panel. Where you set job priorities. I didn't do this at all. So, job priorities is just priority or not. Huh. Craft planks, clean up, drop resources. Interesting. So it's each of the jobs within their job. So haulers have haul firewood, haul resources, and clean up, drop resources. Lumberjacks have craft planks and clean up, drop resources, right? Woodcutters scavenge logs, clean up, drop resources. So it's very interesting because with something like, for example, peons, which is like general laborers, you could be like, okay, well, I need some different stuff to be happening because like they're all assigned to everything. So, like, everyone should do clear fire or clean up, drop resources. But maybe the ones that build shouldn't haul. Or something. Two builders, four haulers. We could try it. I mean, we don't really know, right? You could also like change it so the people that scavenge the things that you tell them to scavenge randomly instead of the scavengers. Interesting. Scavengers only collect certain things. These are sticks, rocks, and berries. The scavengers do not collect sticks, rocks, and berries. They collect hemp, herbs, bones. So they're like advanced scavengers. Hasn't been freezing in 3 weeks, getting warmer each year. Yeah, SP Far, that's fair. I noticed a lot of that in the prior place where I lived in Colorado. Here, it definitely seems like we're still in winter. It's like 22 degrees Fahrenheit out there today. I was like, oh, I went out with a sweater. I was like, this will be fine, right? Because it's been getting warmer. Nope. Came back in, grabbed my winter jacket. There's a goblin mod, but you put the best one in Discord. Gamer Plane, you already found me the best one. Thank you.
Zerabrit just traded the channel with 2 viewers.
Thank you. Zerabrit, speaking of thank yous, Zerabrit, thank you. Hey. Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, how was that? What were you doing? What were you working on today? WeFormer, hello. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. We're just getting started. Or maybe we've been gapping a lot, so we're only just getting started because of that. Welcome in if you do not know me. I'm Ilana Rama. I am a RimWorld Plus streamer, which is my nice way of saying that I really love RimWorld and like all things colony managers. So today we're checking out for the second day.
Did y'all know that I think this game's pretty fun? I like it a lot.
We're checking out Goblins of the Elderstone for the second day. We will be playing more RimWorld later. It is a sure thing. Correct. RimWorld has changed, right? No, we will be playing more RimWorld later, but like this game in particular, there was something that I had noticed at the end of the last stream of it. Something that I'd gotten very frustrated with. I was trying to increase their satisfaction in me as their leader. And I was like, why are they always mad at me? And it's because we weren't getting enough frog legs. And they need frog legs. So now we're prioritizing it, and they're collecting a lot of frogs. But those people said that they don't have houses. Oh. Well, one of our builders just built a new Warrens, which is a house. Oh, boy. The controls on this game, maybe not the best. Oh, my God. Look at how cute it looks. If the Warrens are a knockin' or rockin', don't come a knockin' or something. Although this is communal housing, so come knocking. Sathinen. Oh, you're a Rim player. No wonder I have you in recommended. Yes, like primarily Rim Worlds. Usually we do 2 days a week. Sometimes more. Basically, I just make a point to play other games, too. Like, I don't let myself just completely... Are we putting out this fire? Can I... I forgot about our ghostly god. Moongast. How do I put out this fire? I thought I had to tell them to put out fires. I feel like I don't. But I also feel like if I don't tell them not to, like, or if I don't tell them to, like, the fire, it just might... Oh, wait, this one's carrying a bucket of water. So, are you on fire now? Go get more water. You didn't do enough. Oh, they are putting out those fires. Okay. Is there another one? I mean, there's a fire right here. That one's supposed to be there, though, right? Okay, so here's the thing about this. We'll be playing more RimWorld later, but we're trying to figure out if this game is good. Basically, it's got like a 69% approval rating on Steam, or it was at the time we first started looking at it. It's... You don't have to priority remove these. Its controls feel a little bit clunky at times, but it's got a really cool premise. So we're the goblins. We obviously have a king, and our king is making babies or something, or whatever goblins do. We have to like, where do I show you that? Where does the king make the babies? Grand Hall Breeding Hall, MJ. Of course the king is MJ. Ready? Hi, yes, goblins and unicorns, correct. If you don't tell them not to, will they do? That's the question. It's like, how much do I have to tell them to do or not? Like, I'm not sure. So MJ is the king. And I think the only thing about being king is that you make babies. Like, I don't know what else the king does, to be honest. But this is our grand hall. It houses some of them. This is the berry army. They're all berry army. Cool. Okay. They make babies. The babies have like an alignment. There's like an alignment thing. So I picked the people that had the strongest alignment for what I wanted them to have, which is war. I think we were war. Y'all, I'm trying to remember. War. Faith. So it's stuff like this. Like, why can't I, like... What is that? What are these stats that you have right here? What is Draw doing? And why does Draw look like that? Oh, they're a priest. Cool. I like the way the priests look. But, so that's Faith. Faith. Let's look at our goblins list. Asterbrock is MJ. We just renamed them to MJ. Asterbrock tribe has sanctified a corpse in the name of Moongast, which gained us 2 faith with Moongast. We're a follower of Moongast, so we're not as devoted as we could be. We're kind of like on the brink here. We're in yellow. We're kind of working our way up towards faithful, but we're not down in heretic. Interesting. Undead rising, inactive punishment. Some undead will rise and attack the village. Remember, we were getting attacked by a lot of undead. I bet you that was because our faith was lower. I don't know. I mean, I know that we're still gonna get attacked, right? Just because we're faithful in Moongast doesn't mean we're not gonna be free from attack. It's just gonna be less. The Wraithling spell, cast from Spellbook. Spawns a Wraithling to protect your king and village. Okay, so now that we're in the follower level of faith, between 20 and 50 with a faith of 39, we can cast a Wraithling to help protect King MJ and the village. King MJ, that's right, I forgot. The number one thing that we saw King MJ doing was defending and protecting the village. So whenever we get attacked, MJ was like running out there and beating up the zombies. Ever? Is this party animals? No, because someone didn't invite me to play party animals with them. So I could just keep playing solo gaming. Wait, aren't we playing party animals soon? Or are you not playing? I haven't announced that. Ilana, you could have played. Don't do this. I thought it was only for your mods. I will admit that I did think it was only for your mods. But then by the time it was going on, you know how it is, Ever. Friends chat, if you don't know Ever, you should know Ever. Ever's one of my good friends and a wonderful content creator. I'm always hanging out there or lurking if I can't hang out because sometimes that's life. So make sure you're following Ever. It was mods, patrons, VIPs, and anyone else I deemed fun to play with. So I probably would fit in there somewhere, right? Ever too busy being beefed up and shrouded. Yeah. No, so I mean, like, here's the thing, though. I'm kind of here for that, though, because I feel like Ever was like, if I may say so, I feel like you were like looking for something to get this into for a bit. And it's kind of nice that you have something that you're super into, right? If I'm allowed to speak on behalf of Ever and put words into Ever's mouth, I feel like those would be the words about how awesome it is that Enshrouded is so fun. All right, so now we know about the Wraithling spell, so we're going to make sure to use that. Woodcutter Hut has been completed. Cool. Hey, Chin Stick, do you want to work here? What do you do? How do I? Yeah, just work there. It says you're a weakling. Oh yeah, this person's way better. Chin Stick, get out of here. All right, what's wrong with you? Missing resources. Firewood. That seems bad. Okay, to be fair though, we did just build a new woodcutter. This is a mother tree, right? Elder tree, basically. Ancient bows have existed since the dawn of Elderstone at the heart of every forest, though the imposing elder tree themselves are impervious to blade and fire. The abundant saplings that encircle it can be scavenged for sticks or felled to provide logs. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we have 2 woodcutters here now. Seahesh and Dewa. They're gathering from this elder tree. Oh boy. Okay. 2 new peons joined the berry army. Congratulations on joining. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been genuinely sucked into something. Yeah, and I feel like really sucked in like this. Like, obviously, we've had a lot of fun with you dabbling in various games lately, but it's really nice to see you, like, getting so into something that, like, you're, like, building out cool bases and, well, okay, to be fair, though, you did kind of get pretty into Rust there for a minute, too, right? You are in one of these categories, yes. Yeah, I count for something in there. I'm allowed. I mean, we've hung out in person. That's like, that's like, I think that might be next level. I would say you know my government name, but that was my old government name, so now I'm mysterious again. I changed my name just so everyone wouldn't know it anymore. Anyone in chat, please note that that's a joke. I did not do that. I changed my name because of marriage. Can I be in the game? Sure. Oh, no, I can't rename Chinstick. Here, this one. How you doing, Locksmurfin? Good to see you. You're mad. Oh, no, you're all aggressive. It says aggressive by nature. Several things influence their aggression. Looks like you just need to sleep and eat. Where are you? Where did you go? Locksmurfin? I'm not doing a name queue. If you want a goblin, I'll just pick one and put your name on it, people. Okay? We can't try that hard. Cybertress, hi. Do you shock? Day was shock. This game looks familiar. Yeah, Chow, we did do a 4 or 5 hour stint in it on a previous day, and it was good. We enjoyed much of the building and stuff. I like defending it. I like the fact that there are like zombies that attack for it being such a chill game. It's got a little creepy. It's got a little scary threat death thing around the corner. What's this? This tells me wilderness trail. Traversable paths between the different regions within Elderstone have traditionally been marked by the usage of these massive gateways along the old riverbeds and mountain passes. Diplomatic enemies can send war bands to attack your village, while neutral acquaintances may try to steal some of your resources. So everyone's a goblin. So, like, the neutral people steal from you, and the mad people raid you. This looks like a rundown elder tree. What is this? Why does this look like something, but also it seems like nothing? So where these tombstones are, doesn't that mean that more can spawn here? I think it does. All right, 1 new peon joins. Great. Okay, so what do we have in our village? What is this village? Burrows. This allows fast travel to over there. So they can go in this burrow and pop out over here. This is a watchtower, providing us with this circle of watch radius. Another watchtower. Another watchtower. It does have to be worked. We have only 1 in there. Filk. Okay. Goblin Man Lex. Please be joined by Chinstick, who I don't think I'll rename. Commander UD, hi! Calico Cobalt, hello! Tollpanzer, name 1 Megasloth. Okay. How you doing, Tollpanzer? Oh, that's Locksmurfin. What are you doing? Transporting tools, basic weapons. You're transporting things to the scavenger hut. Very nice, Locksmurfin. There are ways. I think there's a list of them somewhere. I'm just looking to see if I can, like, click on one. I don't think Bill Adama is one that I named. Okay, I definitely didn't name this one. Mega Sloth. Transporting tools. CD Slick. NZ. Okay. Yeah, does anyone else want in? Dread got their account back. Hi, Dread. Changes address. Yeah, probably. Especially if Ever knows it. Eat and sleep. Today I learned that I'm a goblin. Yep, you are. Cyber Traz. There you are. Right here. This is you. You're 3. Very young. Also, I say familiar. I mean, I thought I saw someone playing this, like, sometime last year. Oh, that might not have been me. You might have missed the stream when I did it then. I think it was just a couple months ago. It would not surprise me if you saw someone playing it last year. Their campaign that provided me with a key, you know, they're trying to get some people to, like, do some reviews. And did you know that if it's a 69 instead of a 70%, it's mixed reviews versus mostly positive? It's kind of like when a game spends a lot of time in, let's say, early access, for example, and then gets a lot of, like, you know, not a lot, but some negative reviews, it's hard for them to get out of that. I think that's, from my recollection, that was something to the end of the email that I got. Was like, they're just doing a little, like, PR, sending out some more keys after release, hoping to kind of get pushed over to that mostly positive on Steam. I don't know where they're at now, but obviously, oh, we have an ad break coming. We're going to be taking that ad break. Already an hour in. Holy heck. All right. I really appreciate all of you. You're the best. Let me give you some bonus berries. There you go. Yeah, I think that's very fair. And I think that especially given the type of genre and the type of games that I tend to stick to, that it makes sense for me to take a look at it and spend some time in it with all of you, right? Because this is our type of game for sure, without a doubt. The question here is, can we make our people happy? Look at this right here. At the end of the last stream of this, I was really struggling to get them happy. And just by getting those frog legs now, today, they're happy. So let's keep playing this for a while longer, you know, until we're ready to move over to RimWorld. Let's get a better idea of what's going on in here and try to, like, progress a little bit. But in the meantime, let's take just a couple minutes, get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, get a beverage. Or if you're not trying to go anywhere, play a little round of some games. Words. How's the weather? I think it's fine. It was really cold. Let me check. No snow yet. Jennifer deserves them more, to be honest. Okay. I just have to remember that I gave them to both of you. Congrats, Jennifer, because you did really well. You were only like 5 points behind Master Pilot Watch anyway. Good job, everyone. You did great. Well, now, how will we get high? Something like other than special berries. It'll have to be special leaves or something. I'm going to be ambiguous and not funny in my response. How about that? I'm not going to say no to some delicious berries. Tollpanzer, in whatever recreational form your locality legally allows you to. How about that? Anyway, berries picked from the finest berry farm. Y'all, should I plant berries? I was thinking about planting apple trees. But then we got into talk about maybe it'd be better to plant I think blueberries or blackberries. One of them grows really well here. And the thought was maybe we plant that instead. Okay, so this is high prioritized, which is why it's got the little arrows going up. Right now, our stock is kind of low. Maybe because we're murdering all the frogs every time new ones are born. But that's fine. Hatched? I don't know what you'd call that. I don't know that born or hatched feels like the right word for a tadpole, but here we are. So, woodcutters. Seahash is doing really well. Dewa is not as good, but still fine. Here we have Warrens. Warrens are housing. 10 beer wanted. 0 beer in inventory. Can we make beer? Build beer. Brewery. Herbs, berries, planks, ale, beer. So, yeah, I mean, if they want beer, that means that I need to build the brewery. So that's kind of how this works, right? I think there's technology, though. I want to say that we've been unlocking buildings. I also want to find out what we have. We have a crafting hut. Storage, warrens. Warrens are housing, so storage. Weaver, we do have the weaver. For hides and worm clothes and cloth. Are we not getting hides? I don't know if we have a butcher. There's another burrows, or this is the same one? Okay, so we just have one burrows going across the village. I don't think we have a butcher. I'm gonna say we don't have a butcher. What do we butcher? I don't know. I'm not sure. Are we hunting? Storage. Yeah, I think we need the butcher. Kindler is gonna make us firewood, right? Yeah, firewood. The lumber mill is making planks. Temple is producing faith for Moongast. Yeah. Moongast is currently assigned to 1 temple as long as the god is assigned to at least 1 temple. Oh, by the way, we did like you can't see it because of my face. We did like an interview to determine who we should worship, and we landed on Moongast. And they're like a zombie ghost god. So we went for like chaotic evil or something, and we got with like a zombie ghost god. But it was kind of cool, the process of going through like our alignment and then determining which deity we would worship based on that. And I am going to move my face back, but I just wanted to show you the way they look. Time for work, Zarabrit. Thank you so much for the heckin' raid. We will see you later. Hope work goes smoothly and everyone's nice. Okay, so then in addition to the temple for Moongast, then it's just like woodcutters. Okay, so butcher. Let's build the butcher next. Wait. Is it? No. You see how it's like flashing green around a couple of them? I was wondering if it was showing me which ones I haven't built. But it is not, because we don't have a pigsty. And we need a pigsty, probably, as well as the butcher, is my guess. So let's build both. Let's build this first, and then we'll go from there. Can I increase speed? I can, but I can't. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Are all these people homeless? No, just 2 people are homeless, and everyone's mad about it. Okay. Village Warrensborough's Tavern. We're gonna need a tavern, too. Stop making so many babies or whatever you're doing. I think they're actually just showing up. Well, no, we are making babies. And new peons are joining? No, those must be the ones being born. It can't be. So if you look really closely, what's happening here is the game has like these walkways that are being built. And depending on where you're positioned, changes what's connecting. So if I go here, we have a walkway being just like built straight across the bottom floor, right? But if you kind of like wiggle around a little bit, hold on. I was seeing something else happening to the second floor. I thought. No? Was that my imagination? It's stuff like this, though, that makes the game feel like it's not, as smooth as it could be. Does that make sense? Like, there. That's, now the second floors are attached. And I just had to mess around with it that much to get there. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Time to lurk, force myself to do some shopping. I don't want to go outside, but we need more lunch meat and bread. Yeah. I'm the same way when I have to go to the grocery store. I'm like dragging myself to get to the store. But I really just, you know, gotta have food, right? Rock piles. Huh. That's a weird looking rock pile. Okay, can we, like, priority? It says we need stone, so I'm just prioritizing fire. Transport issue. Make sure you have enough peons and haulers to deliver to it. Interesting. Okay. I'm worried they're doing this instead of putting out the fire. Feels like it. No, they're putting out the fire. So one thing that's kind of nice is that they do tend to do a lot of stuff themselves. You know, the defending of the village is like you press this button and they defend the village. You're not really like actively fighting the battles. Some people might prefer a more active fight than that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to turn down priority scavenge now because it feels like it doesn't need to be a priority. Okay, what about our brewery and our tavern? We were working on the brewery first. Brewery needs stone. I bet you we're not cutting the stone. I bet you we have to cut the stone. Stone mine. Build on stone deposits to mine for stones. Okay. Are you telling me that this is a different stone than the other stone? Are you telling me you have two types of stone? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Remember I kept doing that? For sure, emergency alert mode is R. And I keep accidentally hitting it instead of E. What stone resources can I put this on? If not that. Okay. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Okay. There's rocks. Oh, rocks versus stone. Okay. Stone mine. It says here. It says here. Ooh. Not there. Let's do it on this side. Can we build just paths? Where do I have wells? Because we've had a lot of fires. Do I have wells? I have a well right here, and that's it. That's where we're fighting. We're fighting all the fires from that one well. Okay. Let's put another well right here, I think. Here's what I'll say about this game. The controls being a little bit like, you know, I'm flying around the map right now for no reason. I'm trying to watch this and I'm, you know, some of that... First undead horde wave will rise soon. Okay, some of that I might be able to fix. Like in here. Like maybe we just turn down the speed a little. Oh, maybe not the speed, maybe the sensitivity? Let's try this. Yeah, that feels better. And then, like, you know, where things are, how things work, that's me learning, right? To some extent. So, like, right now it says we have a massive shortage on firewood, which most likely means we're actually not really collecting enough logs, probably. Still. Even with the 2 woodcutters here. So I'm going to build another woodcutter. I know it says the undead horde is coming. We are not ignoring that. Is this an elder tree? This is something. Wait, we have 2 woodcutters here too. JXP, it's another MJ. Spencer, hi. Thoridoc, hello. Oh boy, I feel like I probably missed a bunch of you. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Is this the best game? No. No. It's not RimWorld. We're gonna play RimWorld later. Okay. I don't know if this is the best game yet because I'm still figuring it out to some extent. A lot extent. I'm like 4 hours in. I'm 4 hours in. I barely know what's going on. I do know that we have Moongast, who's our god, who we worship in our temple, that we are goblins. We're chaotic, evil goblins, I think. And that's why we worship Moongast, okay? And this is Drawl. They're one of our priests. So I know like the art and like the design of this game is really cool looking. The goblins are really like cute. There's a cuteness and a funness to the design. Like look at Mega Sloth here, hauling their little like hat, and they're so cute. And we have an undead uprising happening soon. And if you don't know what that means that at one of these spawn points, there will be zombies. Why did that message disappear about the undead uprising? We're not being attacked, are we? Okay. I don't see any zombies yet. I'm sure I'll notice when we get attacked, right? Oh, wait, right here. The remains of this grave are currently reanimating. Prepare for an attack. An event! We are goblins. Yes, we are. We are goblins and we go rar. This is exciting. We are not ignoring that, but it's a problem for future us to figure out, right? Right. A roving hunter stalks into the village. Oh, yeah, I remember not liking the writing that much because it's not... Like they should have hired me to help edit the writing or something. Anyway, he stinks of mud and blood and growls that he wants sticks and tools so he can make arrows. If we do not give this hunter what he wants, he might think it's a good time to start hunting goblins. That does not sound like the answer that we would give. I'm just saying. We are not afraid of this man-wolf. Our warriors scare him away. Teach him to not growl at us. We will not give in. We not give to growling man-wolf. We trade many sticks and tools for yummy meat to fill our bellies. Do you think that it's supposed to be a little bit bad English because of goblins? Just so if anyone doesn't know, like I am a little bit more particular about writing. I do try to be a little bit more flexible about it when games are in early access, but this is not an early access game. Do these goblins even have literature degrees? Exactly. Writing is getting worse in games. Yeah. My thing is, like, I don't know big words, but if I can, like, fix, like, you know, to make sure that you say stalks instead of stalk, then that, like, isn't that hard. I feel like I'm not being too hard on a game to have the right, like, verb form. Boo says, my favorite games are all Chinese games with at best dubious translations. Okay, so as someone that plays a lot of games from that tend to have bad translations, like, do you just kind of just ignore it? You just kind of move through and try not to cringe and that's it? Little errors like that are kind of cringe. Like, I get all that mistakes are made. Yeah, exactly.
For 30 months. Hey, Ela now one guns, Ela now one guns, Ela now one guns.
Holy crap. H-Gammon. 30 months. 30 months. 2.5 years. That's like a long time. I don't know what it's like, but H. Given, that's a long time. Thank you so heckin' much for tier 2 and 30 heckin' months.
H. Gammon's gonna lurk.
It doesn't feel that long. I mean, it feels like we have known each other a long time, but also, wow. I feel mildly proud we even have a translation. Okay. That's fair. That's fair, boo. That's a fair way to look at it. We were just talking H. Gammon. I feel like you would understand this. I got really excited about the event, and then I like cringed a little at the writing of the event, you know? And it's like one of those things where it's like, when a game is fully released and you're playing it, how strict do you try to be about, like, do you try to just like give a lot of like breaks for the little things, like little errors in writing? Or is like, cause it does bother me. I have a pin over there somewhere that says I'm silently correcting your grammar. Okay. Like yeah, it's rough. I'm no expert, and I feel like, you know, I guess, and so we're having a conversation. This is what you're coming in on. We're having a conversation of like people that play a lot of games that have rough translations, like maybe they're more used to that. I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Okay, and then I wondered if maybe it was on purpose because we're goblins. H. Gavin said, unless the person is talking, it's supposed to sort of sound like a caveman. Because we are goblins, and it does kind of sound like goblins. A roving hunter stalk into village. He stink of mud and blood, and growled that he wants sticks and tools so he can make arrows. I tried to figure out what particularly about Chinese made the translation turn out the way it did. Oh, sure. So like maybe that the language, the original source language doesn't have that in its grammar or something. Understandable, boo. Understandable. Your expectations for writings in games aren't high. Interesting. It's interesting you say that. Why does it... It feels like to me that dancey mode is like jumping a little bit. I don't know. Oh no, it looks better now. I guess maybe my expectations for writing are kind of high. All your base are belong to us. I mean, that's a fair point, MJ. And there's probably lots of games that have been very popular over the years with not the best translations, right? Congratulations on Ant, Spencer. I love good writing, but I've been playing for too long to expect good writing. Okay, see, that's kind of what I was asking. That right there, I think, answers my question, Wasteland. I feel like, is this something that we, like, have come to accept as a part of just, like, people are doing, you know, these translations from all sorts of different languages, and Chinese was brought up as an example because Chinese, if you don't know, the like base root of Chinese is so vastly different from English that it makes them two of the hardest languages to go between. So whether you're a native English speaker trying to learn Chinese, it makes it very hard, or whether you're a native Chinese speaker trying to learn English, it makes it very hard. There's categorizations of language relationship, and those two happen to be on very far ends of making them more difficult, right? And so, like, there is something definitely to be said that it's harder to learn English when your base language is so vastly different, whether it's grammatical or alphabetical or whatever. From Germany, you experienced some bad cases of lost in translation. Yeah. Like when things are being converted, translated into German, you mean? Okay, well, we're gonna teach him not to growl at us. Oh. I can't do this one because I don't. Okay, so so this last one is definitely, maybe this is supposed to be broken English. We not give to growling man wolf. We trade many sticks and tools for yummy meat to fill our bellies. It almost sounds like it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. I feel like they had to have done it more over the top to make sure that I knew that it was meant to be that way. But we don't have the sticks and the tools to give them, which is probably a bad sign. So let's go for the risky one. 70% chance to lose a goblin, 29% chance to gain 20 meat. Man wolf howl. Oh, that he be the hunter, not goblins. He draw great bow and skewer one of our goblins before loping away. Yeah, I don't know. Even if it is on purpose, it might bother me still. I don't know. What are we building right now? We're building the well, the pigsty. We built the brewery. Did we build a tavern, though? I don't think we did. Where is the brewery? This? Weaver. Storage. I thought the brewery was on this side. Oh, we haven't built the brewery because we need the stone mine. Right. Right. Okay, can we prioritize this construction, please? I'm not, like, making people do emergency alert mode until we actually have a raid. They finished the well. Good job. Yeah, it's supposed to be bad English, but it should be even worse to be good writing. I think, like, that's kind of what I was like. I think that's a better way to say what I was trying to say. Like, it feels like it needs to be over the top, so I know that's for sure what it is. But also, personally, I wouldn't have had the other text also be broken. So I wouldn't have the description about the hunter, like, killing a goblin be broken English as well. I would have just had the parts that are our goblins talking, like our responses to the hunter be like that. Like, it just felt like, I don't know. I still can't tell if it's on purpose. Yeah, I do understand what's happening. There definitely is not an issue of comprehending the language, which is obviously the most important thing. I just also find that I get a lot of games, and in the past they've always been very like just complimentary everything, like, oh, this is so awesome, because I know someone put so much of their time and effort and passion and like everything into making this game. And look at how awesome this like goblin being chased by a zombie goblin is. Like, this is awesome. And this oh, they were the ones shooting it down. Cool. Are there more? And so, like, though I've always been very, like, in the past, I've been known to be very, like, easy to entertain. So I'll just be like, is it entertaining? If it's entertaining, then it gets a thumbs up in my book. But as a creator, I do feel like I have a little bit of an obligation to try to look at things with a little bit more of, like, a constructive and, like, productive, like, outlook. So, like, I play a lot of games. I get a lot of game keys, you know? Like, what, if anything, is going to make me come back to this game? Is it going to be the really cool art style and the fact that MJ as a Goblin King just kicked butt? Maybe. Because that was great, MJ. Good job. Any more baddies? I think we're good. I only saw 2 tombstones lighting up red, so I think we're pretty good. It is winter. I don't really know if that means we're going to run out of food. We're out of firewood, so that's probably bad. Let's get another kindler. I only have 1. I have these woodcutters here. Don't I have another set of woodcutters over here? So maybe this kindler we should put... Oh, I did it again. Heck. Sorry. Sorry. False alarm. It's fine. That is me. That is definitely me. My hand not being on the right spot on the keyboard and then hitting the R instead of the E when I think I'm about to hit the E. It's, you know, I've never played a game before. Criticism is healthy. I think so too. And that's why I'm trying to be a little bit more like I said, like a little bit more like analytical or constructive with my review of games. When I look at games, look at them through the lens of someone that's playing, getting a lot of games and only having time for so many. What is the thing that's going to get me to keep playing that game, right? If there is something. And I don't know yet. I don't know yet, you know? We're out of housing. Can we stop breeding? Guess I'll build another Warrens. Fire? They'll put out the fire. I'm sure it's fine. Should I put one up here? Let's try it. It might look cool. There are stairs here, but then they could walk up there from over here as well, which might be neat. I'll have to put on some pants and go to the grocery store. I mean, food is important. We were talking about this. Wait, enemies. Oh, hi. New zombies? Are they stuck in the snow? I think they just take a while to get to you. I'm not sure. That's why you unbuy the Q key in Project Zomboid, right? I didn't, but I was told about it. The only time I played, I was told about it, so that way I wouldn't scream, wake them all up. After 35 plus years of gaming, I feel I've become very jaded about games. See, I feel like I wasn't, but maybe I might be getting more so, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like that might be becoming more of a thing now. So this is just the guard towers doing this defense. And then, as you saw, the, like, clan chief and, Amalfi and MJ and whoever, like, come to defend as well. You know... It's a cute game. It's fairly fun, I think. Like overall, it feels fairly fun. I think.
Here's syntax.
I'm trying to decide if it feels too slow for me. For a game that does have threats, they don't seem to scale up that much. Zintax, hi, how are you? I've become spoiled by RimWorld. I mean, yeah, probably. I would not be surprised if that's the case, because most of us are not lucky enough to have a game that we're willing to spend that much time in. And so if you have a game that you're willing to spend thousands of hours in and you don't get sick of, like, I'm kind of lucky to have that, you know? We're almost out of food now, looks like. Or just berries. No, we're like out of food too. So completely out of food. There's nowhere new to get food. They're all... Do you see that they all get really mad when 2 of them don't have housing? They're all mad about the housing situation. That's an interesting choice. That's a very interesting choice. Most games, to make it a little easier for you, only reduce the satisfaction of the individual people that don't have housing. This game looks adorable. I love the snow. It's really cute. Like, I really like... So the thing that appeals to me the most is the buildings. So here you can see we have Warrens that's up on top of a, like, hill. And another one down here. And they're both coming off of this grand hall, right? The grand hall and the Warrens both have second story balconies. And because of that, you can actually connect to the second floor with walkways. The walkways are automatic. So I've just been like messing around with this. And as you can see here, they can walk to the bottom or to the top from down here instead of having to walk around. I think that's really cool. I think that's one of my favorite things about this game is the walkways between the buildings and the way the buildings look and stuff. It's very chill. It's very relaxed. It feels very relaxed. Low on beer and low on frog's legs. I'm wondering if that's just because we haven't been gathering because of winter. So let's see if we can kind of get back up on food. We could buy. We could buy some food, maybe. What would we sell? Can we sell anything? Bones? Would you like some bones? I have bones to sell. What if we take, like, some of their firewood and their berries? I don't know. I mean, maybe just, like, buy some stuff from them. Did our new Kindler get built? No? Yes? Where's the new Kindler? Oh, it's dark. Here's a Kindler. Weren't there 2, though? Sir George Ojdr is sending a warband which will reach a village soon. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Why are you not doing anything? Actually, Pun. Yeah, Pun's better. Okay. I thought we built a second Kindler. this? No workers. See, that just disappears. Look at that. They made it grayed out to show me that there are no workers, but because of it, it looks like a rock. Like it just disappeared in my Twitch. Cut logs for me. Yeah, and like, why did you just create the roof now? So weird. It's a weird choice. Art style's definitely cool. Lex, hi! Thank you for being here. Oh boy. Okay. One of our goblins spotted an empty campsite next to a river. There's still a sleeping bag, and the campfire seemed to have been recently extinguished. What should we do? If campfire was recently extinguished, owner must have just left. This should give plenty of time for goblins to rummage the campsite for any food. We not know who own campsite, and they could be back any moment. Best to leave it alone. We should wait and ambush the owner when they come back and take his stuff. Surely all the valuable stuff would be with them than left alone at their campsite. Maybe the goblin wears a roof backpack. Apparently. When they get to work, they install the roof. I wish it didn't tell me the results. I think I wish it didn't tell me the results. Maybe I do. Maybe I like it. Maybe I don't. It's hard to say. So it says 25% gain 20 meat, 25 frogs, 20 beer. That's awesome. 50% gain 20 berries. 40% nothing happens. 9% one of them dies. This is to ambush the owner. You could get weapons, meat, gold, and shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. I was gonna go for the food, but now I kind of want the shiny. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is my... Okay. I feel like things seem like they're going very slow, and I'm worried if that's the computer, the game, or Twitch. Okay, shiny. I got shiny! What is it? I don't know what it is, but I got it. I won. I win. Okay, so we ambushed the owner when they came back and took their stuff. Owners soon return, and goblins jump out of bushes. Goblins came face to face with skilled swordsmen, but managed to defeat them and take their stuff. Cookie, hi. How are you? Yeah. You know what? I think it is. I think my bit rate's all over the place with this game. How's the stream been? How has the stream been, everyone? Has the quality of the stream been okay? Yes, Goblins of Elderstone. Hi. You know what I just realized too? Is it not full screen? How's it going? Uzi Oozborn. Seems fine. The stream at least sounds perfectly fine to me. Okay, it's been fine. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Because I'm noticing a little bit of like stuttering on my side, and I'm like it looks like the emotes on Twitch are like PowerPoints. So that feels not great. Okay, so we got shiny. Gain a shiny, my precious. Okay. My precious. Let's check if I can make it full screen. I bet you it's not full screen because I bet you... let's try borderless window. Yeah, borderless window will work. Okay, maybe not. Sometimes it's windowed because I can't, like, you know, click off of it without it muting, but it seems like it's fine. I wish my PowerPoints looked like emotes. Me too. We just got really cute new emotes. If anyone hasn't seen them yet, I should probably put them in the news command. I think we're going to switch to RimWorld soon. How do you feel about switching to RimWorld at the next break? This game is cool. It is cool. I think it's cute. I find it to be very relaxing, which some of you may know. I tend to prefer playing my more chill, relaxing games off stream than on stream. Just because the nature of wanting to be entertaining to viewers. So because I want things to be entertaining, I do find that I feel a bit more of like I'm an interesting content creator if I am playing something that's more chaotic. And this game did kind of indicate that it was like chaotic. And I think one of the issues that this game had, from my understanding, was in a little bit of how it was branded. So at first people thought it was just like a cute game. So then they started telling people, no, it's a little bit chaotic. But for me, as a RimWorlder, I don't know that it's chaotic enough. You know? It's actually, for me, it's a cute game. For me, it's a cutesy game. It's very chill. It doesn't feel super chaotic. The most chaotic thing is the fact that they like their resolve and their moods kind of teeter very quickly. So, for example, you go from repairing a fire, they're all going to work on putting out this fire, to like suddenly now we're short on food or housing, right? Their satisfaction goes down. They all get mad. Since they're all goblins, they're all like super aggressive and like more likely to riot than just like people would be, right? Chin stick. It's definitely chin stick that's going to cause the problems. Look at them. The art is so cute. The game is really, I want to build so many different versions of like laying out the villages. Like just doing this makes me so happy. Like connecting this Warrens to the second floor of the town hall, the grand hall, excuse me. And like having it up on like a hill like that and being able to like create all those like walkways and stuff. Like I love that. Do I wish that I had a little bit better control over it? Yeah. Yeah, I wish that when I was building new buildings, let me see if I can grab one to kind of show how it kind of works. So when you go to build a new building, and you want it to connect to other buildings, you just gotta kind of like move around. You just keep moving it around until you get the walkways you like. And like, I know that it's probably really complex to add like modular building where you can actually like put in the walkways themselves. In terms of like coding for the game, like, you know, I'm not a developer, so I don't know this, but I imagine it's probably really complex. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like those walkways are really cool, and I would almost want to be able to like do more with them. But I do think that there is something really fun with being able to, like, you know, connect these buildings that have the second floor balcony to each other on the second floor, and then they can walk on the bottom and stuff. I wish we could build our own walkways. I think that's the one thing for me, Uzi. Other than that, I really, really like the building style and the way that building out the village works. I think, like I said, I think it's a really chill game. And for me, chill games do, they satisfy more of my, like, late night gaming vibes than my, like, first thing in the day, which is when I stream. I typically am trying something a little bit more chaotic, more threats. Do you know Uzi Usborn? Like, do the zombie raids, like, do they scale up well? Oh, you know what we need? We need to keep playing until that warband raids. We're not going to switch categories until we get raided by that warband, but let's take a 2-minute break. Then we'll check out the warband raid, and then we'll move over to RimWorld, okay? So we got to see what the raid is like. I got to know. Oh, you have a cute goblin emote. Cute. Okay, let's take a quick little break. We'll come back. We'll see about the faction wars. We'll play a little while longer, and then we'll, okay, it scales up as you do more winters. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for answering that question. Heck yeah. I'm just going to do a quick little raid video, BRB video. I highly recommend that you take a little break if you need one. So get up, get a snack, get a beverage, and we'll be back in just a little bit, okay? Thank you for being here. Don't forget to follow if you're new. Chaos Lobster, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Uzi Usborn. Heck yeah. Whoa. Heck. Uzi is good peoples. Aw. That's awesome. It's nice that you all know each other. Lob, thank you so much for that gift sub. Uzi, it's great to have you. Lob, thanks for the lovely welcome. Murphy, how's it going? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Okay, winter could be very tough for getting enough food for the village. We should send trek parties out to discover new places for resources. First, we need to build Trade Hall, Faith Hall, War Hall. Trade Hall. We have the Trade Hall. We need a Faith Hall and a War Hall. Wow, we need to build a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. All right. I don't know why in this particular game I always seem to be doing that. Okay, so... Oh wait, the warband is here, so now we do actually need to defend. Where's the warband? This is what we wanted to do before we wrap up in this game for the day. I want to see what the raids are like. To date, we've only been attacked by undead. Undead that come up from these tombstones. And they've been pretty easy to kill every time. So I'm just really curious about this. There's like 4 of them. All right, so Black Sparrow and Flick. Do your thing. They're coming. I think when you do the defend, they also run to, like, safety. The other goblins. Oh, these are humanoids. Interesting. Leather. Defeat an enemy warband. Okay. So still very chill, very relaxed. I didn't do anything. I let them do the auto attacking. Our clan leaders, as well as the king and the guards in the watchtowers, did all the work. Like I said, I think I like that for a chill game. I don't know that I would call this game chaotic. But I understand that they don't want people to think it's too cutesy either. You know? I love that the Warhol is a hollowed out turtle. Oh my gosh. I guess we like that. Feels a little brutal. Where I ran out of space. I might put the Warhol here and the Faith Hall here. Reach 100 faith with Moongast. Dark Moon Seance. We just increased our Moongast friendship. Something like that. See, like, how do I get this to connect? Connect to the buildings that exist. Are you not going to? I guess I'll accept that. Another one? Okay. Feeling a little bit more chaotic. Can't make a game about goblins without some bunking and stealing. Yeah. I find it interesting to be on the side of the goblins instead of the side of the humans. You're my enemies. I mean, we could get along, but no. You're gonna go this way? Where's my nearest tower to here? Uh-oh. I might have to put another guard tower. I might put it like here, honestly. Is there any reason to not build it out a little bit? I feel like, why wouldn't I? You. Help. So we're not shooting at them yet. Is it because you don't have a home? Oh no, you're the king. You're coming to fight. Problem is no one else is fighting with King MJ right now. And they're not in range of one of the guard towers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, there are people helping fight with King MJ. Yeah. The priests? Amalfi, the clan chief. The priests. Wow. Okay, I was pleasantly surprised by
gamers
that being 2 raids right in a row. Needing so many warrens to expand the village is a sore point for me. Wish that buildings had large areas for expanding your borders when place. Sprawling Goblin City. Yeah, so I obviously am not a big fan that, like, everyone's mad that 2 people don't have housing. 2 goblins don't have housing, and everyone's mad about it. So I dropped down to neutral because of that, which is interesting. It does feel like you're constantly growing. You're constantly needing more and more warrens, and like even if you haven't built new buildings, I think I wish that I don't know. I think that learning this game is a little bit harder, but that it's like not going to be super hard to learn. It's just that there's a couple things, like the fact that these tiny little exclamation marks, that's what's telling me that something's wrong about this crafting hut. It's not a big red flag. It's like a tiny little white exclamation mark. Yet every single goblin has a red flag above their head because I'm missing housing for 3 goblins. Right? How you doing, NetGem Jr.? How's it going? Is combat in this game completely defensive? Yes. I'm pretty sure Wasteland it is. So far, all I've done for combat is like hit the defend. Well, and I built the buildings, right? Like I built the watchtowers. But otherwise, I just hit defend and nothing else. They're building a watchtower right now. Oh, another one? You have some very collectivist goblins. They don't want to leave anyone behind. Yeah, very ungoblin-y. I guess so. I mean, they're really mad about not having enough rooms for everyone. So the priests heal King MJ. Interesting. All right, Moongast. Don't I have like a new spell for you? Yeah, Purge. Cleanse gravestones 50% faster. And Necromancer. Gain a Necromancer champion. Okay, so then what we would do is we'd make not the pigsty. It's one of the other buildings I queued up. Actually, I don't think I queued it up. Let me show you. Voodoo Hut produces voodoo, which you then use as a resource to cast the spells from Moongast. So far, what I see is gnomes, but green. Also pretty ungodly. Usually they're pretty backstabby kind. Yeah. Well, and that's part of the reason why I went chaotic evil. I think we went chaotic evil to get Moongast. It did feel a little bit like Invisible Man was killed in combat by CD Slick. Okay. Sorry about that, chat. Please no social fights in chat. This one's almost dead. Huh. Riot, dissatisfied. They're rioting. Are they beating up people and then people are beating them up and that's why they got their health is low? I don't know. Yeah, so they're overcrowded, no warrant, exhausted. So the ones that don't have housing are really mad. Overcrowded, weren't too crowded, need more room. So everyone's mad about overcrowded. Always angry. Food shortage, season warm. Okay. It's surprising that it says food shortage. Did not receive full rations last meal. What do you mean? We have tons. You need to deliver 5 berries around your village. So maybe not enough hauling going on then? Someone compared their tailoring skill to that of a tortoise. And a social fight started. Who are we fighting? I'll take them out. We're fighting each other, I think. I like it. I like it a lot. I just don't know that, like I said, I don't know that it's as chaotic as I like to get on stream for long hours to be like really engaged with chat and the storytelling of the colony. The raids that we're getting, like, it's nice that there are raids now, not just the zombies, since the raids do appear to be harder. The auto fight feels like, more than anything, it feels more like a disruption than actually like it almost feels like more like a nuisance than actually like a fun element of the game. Like, I almost want it to not have combat, but then it definitely wouldn't be a goblin-y game. I don't know. If the goblins get really righty, then they will set their own buildings on fire. Oh, yeah. Well, and so that was something that did happen. We had someone really dissatisfied who, like killed another one because they were going around beating up other goblins. So that is probably the most chaotic thing about it, is when they're not happy. Yeah. They're very aggressive, right? If you look at them, it's not the first time in this game that like I've been clicking on stuff and it's like it's not working. If you click on them, they have like an aggression meter with their other personality stuff, and then hunger, tired, warmth, their needs. So in addition to like respect, they have aggression as like a natural part of them. Laziness, naturally lazy by nature. Lazy by nature will always avoid work when they feel lazy. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that it's different. I like that it's very different from other colony games. I think I will play it some more off stream to get to know the game a little bit better. And maybe once I've done that, maybe we'll bring it back on stream to see like a little bit more. I missed the strife for shinies. Yeah, we got a shiny from one of the events. I don't even know what it does. There's like no context, and it's just now we have a shiny. Used to construct or upgrade some buildings. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. So like maybe special buildings require the shiny, but like why can't I click on this building? Like I just had to click like 3 times to click on the temple. I don't know. There are raids. That's what we were. So since the last break, we did a little bit more time in it. And we got raided by like 3 factions of like humans right in a row. And they just auto defended against them. Same as we did with the zombies, the zombie goblins. And it didn't seem that much harder than the, very slightly harder than the zombies, for sure, but not like that much harder than the zombies. And it just, like I said, it feels a little bit like the raids are more of like a disruption to like a cute builder about, hi, Kiri, hi, raiders, welcome in.
Kiri just raided the channel with 313 views.
Let me go back over here so we can talk about this game a little bit more. Kiri, how was stream? How are you doing? What were you doing today? Has Has my bot decided not to, okay. Sure, Firebot. They are billions. Ooh, very nice. I do not think I've ever seen you play They Are Billions. Have you played it before? For the first time, it's hard. It looks really hard. That's one of those games that looks like it's so good, but so hard to learn. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Welcome in, everyone. If you do not know me, hi, I'm Ilana Rama. I am a Rimworld Plus streamer. It's true. My husband Emo does love They Are Billions. Loves that game. And I am also a teammate of 2D Curies. I'm a member of Halcyon Frequency Curies stream team. It's lovely to have you. When I say I'm a Rimworld Plus streamer, what that really means is that, thank you for the follow, I spend a lot of time playing Rimworld, like a lot. Both on stream and off. It's my favorite game. It has been my favorite game for 5 years, 5.5 years now. And I don't think that's really going anywhere. But
For the love of RimWorld.
But I like to play other games, and I want to make sure that I don't burn out on RimWorld. So we do play a variety of games here, and mostly it's a lot of colony management games, resource management, simulation strategy games, things like that. We were playing some more of Goblins of the Elderstone today. This game is interesting. I was just talking about it because we're actually going to be switching to RimWorld. We're going to be switching to RimWorld. We're going to be working more on the whole tile build here in just a minute. And I was just talking about how this game is really cute. It feels like certain aspects of it I almost would want to do without, but then it wouldn't really be a good game for goblins. And that's what we were just kind of talking about as we wrapped up. I don't know, Kiri, have you ever played this? They sent me a key as part of a campaign to try to get some more positive feedback on the game after the 1.1 release, when they fixed some of the complaints from the community. And I'm just not really sure if I'm sold on it, you know? Rinks, hi. Commentator, welcome in. Brynjar, how's it going? Reza, hi. Cansley, hi. Canonin, welcome in. Kiri, thank you so heck much for the raid. I super appreciate it. Otarig, hello. Dasmich, hi. Greenland Lanterdal. I'm sorry, I just ruined your name. Welcome in. Hi. Played it a couple months ago. Yes. Okay. So maybe around the same time they sent me the key. We played it once for like 4 hours. And at the very end, I discovered something on the map that I was like, maybe I should give it a little bit more time, you know, having only just some 4 hours. It was voted for today for the vote of variety. And so we're spending more time in it, but I think we're going to move back to RimWorld. It's cute, right? It's very cute. Like, I love, like, the look of this clan chief. I think they look awesome. I think the way that the buildings connect with the walkways is really cool, but I wish that you had more control over that. The writing is problematic at times in a way that can be really cringy for me. And I'm torn because I feel like it's really chill, and then they're like doing all these disruptive raids. You auto defend against raids, so you have these watchtowers that shoot arrows, and you just kind of auto defend against the raids. And it feels like I could almost just do without the raid aspect altogether, if that makes sense, because it feels just like a disruption to what I'm trying to do. I don't know. What I did say is that I'll probably play it more offline. I tend to play more chill games off stream than I do on stream. I'm a really big fan of like some cozy gaming, but on stream I definitely enjoy a little bit more chaotic gaming, and that's why we do so much RimWorld. So I think we're going to switch over to RimWorld now. And maybe while I start working on that, I'll show a little raid video. But I did want to show you all what we were doing in Goblins of the Elderstone, since that's where we were in the category. I don't know what your take was on it, Kiri, or if you want to give us a little bit of your insights into They Are Billions, I would love to hear it. But of course, as always, if you need to go lurk you post stream, I definitely understand and I appreciate you. And this community here supports you doing your post-stream self-care as always. I mean, almost 2.5 hours, no RimWorld. That's enough to justify the plus part. Yeah, exactly. We're good for the week, Dasmeet. We're good for the week. We can just play RimWorld the rest of the week now, right? It's fine. I mean, honestly, though, I will admit that RimWorld is a bit of a happy place for me. And so when I am stressing, which right now I'm not super stressing, but I am starting another job on the side of streaming. And that is definitely like a little nerve-wracking for someone who hadn't been in that field for the last 2.5 years. So I'm like a little bit nervous about that. And so it's nice to kind of stick to my happy place, which is RimWorld. My first VOD from Goblins of the Elderstone is also up on my YouTube, and this will be added as well. If people do want to see more of it, want to see the start, you can go back and see that in my archive. I archive all of my Twitch streams to my VODs channel on YouTube.